on YouTube. And we'll refresh it on here to make sure it is loading properly. Load on here. Load on here. All right, and YouTube, are you ready to go? You're ready to go. Cool. All right, so that's all up and running. All right, so we can drop the image now. All righty. And what the heck, I'll throw this up on Discord as well. Hey, Reaper, are you in between runs at the moment? So this is the type of rig that I would use on a more standard run, not sniping. Yeah. I'm aware of it. Don't worry, I'm not going to be playing it. But anyway. So yeah, usually I just go in 1911, armor piercing 45 rounds, fucking some 5.56 with as much ergo as I can get and an adjustable scope. But when I'm actually going in to like do shit in this game, I'll usually be bringing in something like this, or where the fuck did I put my other sniper rifle? Oh, sniper rifles. I have several. No, those are not it. Ah, there we go. So there's one of my semi-auto 5.56 snipers. And then this is my favorite 308, the T5000 bolt action. Yeah. And I'll usually have it set up with like either a night scope, or in this case, I've got the see-through scope, and then I'll have a night scope, like a nod set. I'll usually bring night vision nods and thermal nods, and I'll have a thermal scope, a night vision scope, and a clear scope, like between all the stuff that's in my bag. And so I can switch between using night vision through the clear scope or using thermal to like spot and then just flip up the nods and go to a night vision scope, and so on and so forth. But yeah, usually when I go out on a mission, I am generally not, I'm not risking as much because I'm in PvE. In PvE, as long as nobody gets to your body to raid it before the match is over, or before you are loaded out of the match, then you don't lose anything. The AI doesn't get a chance to loot your shit. In PvP, if you carry any good shit like the Death Shadow Mask or the fucking Trooper faceplate, you're going to get looted because these things are ballistic face armor. So those will usually always get stripped off of your corpse. Good ammo will get stripped off of your corpse. And then somewhere in here, one of these kits, probably this one. That's some of my scopes. Where the hell is my sniper kit? It's got to be around here somewhere. Nope, that's just another one of my battle kits. Fuck. Somewhere in here is my sniper kit. Oh, this is a hilarious weapon to fuck with people with. This is a 7.62 single by 64 single shot break action rifle. Oh, it's hilarious. With the right ammo, you can one tap people with this thing, and it has a pick rail mount, so you can put on. I've got a fucking thermal scope on this thing right now, and it counts as a shotgun, even though it's a rifle, because Russian law is really weird. They have this thing. If the gun only has rifling for a certain portion of the barrel or less, it counts as a shotgun instead of a rifle, because rifles have to be licensed. Shotguns do not have to be licensed. Shotguns can be bought without a license. And then once you've had a shotgun for like 4 years or something, you can get a license for a rifle. And so the Russians have come up with rifles that aren't really rifles. Like they have an AK in this game. It's not chambered in 7.62 by 50 or by 39. It's chambered in 3.66 TKM, which is almost the exact same caliber. It doesn't cycle in a 7.62 and vice versa, but they fit the same mags. So you can also fuck with people by making sure at least one of the mags on your body is full of ammo that doesn't cycle. Just make sure it's like low in your rig, so it's your last one that you would pull for a reload. And if they do kill you and they take the mags off your corpse and try to use your gun, they've got a pretty good chance of trying to use the full mag that hasn't been touched yet and is going to jam. Shit, I don't know where the hell my actual sniper rig went. They added, oh, they did add a search function. Fucking A. What the hell's the name for the night vision? Oh, actually, you have categories here, don't you? Perfect. That is not all my goggles. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. They were in the bag that got disappoofed. God damn it. Let me see if I can pull them up on here real quick. They'd be under gear. Right. Headgear? No. Oh, actually, wait a minute. There is a way to get to it through headgear, though. Because I can usually wear them with my mask. So, if I search for the trooper plate... Okay, it's supposed to be the trooper. What the hell? Oh, Tech Heavy Trooper. Okay, that's... Oh, they removed it from the fucking flea market, so I can't search for it. God damn it. Okay, you know what? Linked search. There we go. That is the night vision mount. Okay. You're not going to show me the good ones? Oh, okay. These are the okay ones. So yeah, these are like 80 million rubles at their most expensive. At their cheapest, you can get them for 17,400,000 from one of the vendors. This is the night vision thermals that I usually use. I had 3 of them, but they were in a bag that was TARDISed too deep into other bags. And they made a change to the inventory system that you didn't know about unless you either followed their social media or were actively playing. And so a portion of my inventory went poof, and they gave me 500,000 rubles of compensation for destroying 50 million rubles worth of thermals. All right, so I'm going to close the game now and close the launcher and reset my profile. So I'm about to go back to Stone Age. Nice. All right, and for anyone bad enough luck to be watching my stream, I'll throw up the image. Tarkov. There we go. All right, now. Yep. So, escape from Tarkov. Take me to my profile, please. I love this. I stream this game online. My username for my profile, Nikita Blows Goats. All right, settings. Yes, I've. Why am I signing in again? I was just signed into the account. You retarded sack of fucking goat humping shit. Okay, so all right, so reset profile is something I need to do. I also need to go in and change my password real quick. It's not on stream. Believe it or not, I'm not functionally retarded, just slightly retarded. Yep. Okay, Battle State Games. Reset password. New. And okay, profile was reset. All right. Relaunching game, and it should now send me back to I'm a new blueberry. Which works, because I mean, it's not that hard to get most of the guns I already had anyway. Hell, some of the most fucked up guns you get in this game, you can get from like the second level of the vendors. Actually, one or two of them get from the first level. So, uh, yes and no. So, um, for I think PvP, it was just a flat reset. For PvE, it's an opt-in, but you don't get any of the content of 1.0 if you don't opt in. All right, so there we go, and let me restart the stream on Discord. That's only a slight shitmire. All right, so let's see here. They give you the choice between the Russians and the Americans. I generally take the Americans just because in real life, I would take the AK. In game, it's the M4. Streaming, but I'm also on Discord. But it's okay. They can't hear you. I don't stream my Discord audio. Yeah, that would be one of them. Well,
Oh, never mind.
Okay, it's nothing.
Never mind. We still got work to do.
Just stay focused, guys.
Just stay focused, guys.
okay. There we go. So we got our face, we got our voice, and the username. Now it's going to take a moment to process. And we get a tutorial mission because they decided to add a tutorial to 1.0. Yeah, this is why most people, if they can't figure it out and that the help in game is not good enough, then they would usually go looking and finding out, because there is an in-game help function. Yeah.
The Norvensk region has forever changed the moment it was turned into
Okay,
an open economic zone.
All right, so this is something new, and I'm actually going to want to hear this.
International partnership. One of the most influential corporations on the global stage.
It's actually an intro video now.
Group has established its regional headquarters in Tarkov. Terra Group scientists promised to bring our world towards the future.
It's only $50 now.
Even back then, it was obvious the old world was on its way out. In Tarkov, the corporation was actively acquiring land and absorbed local businesses for the sake of its revolutionary projects. Virtus in scientia. That's what they used to say. Terra Group's influence in the city grew rapidly. It wasn't long before they started showing interest in restricted government facilities. A move that couldn't go unnoticed by domestic security agencies.
Well, last few days, all I played was either Minecraft or War Thunder.
United Security.
We did a little Easy Red 2, but that's just enlisted and half a dozen other games, but with a different veneer.
Had a full picture of what the corporation was doing within Tarkov's borders. Eventually, a team of investigators was sent to the local headquarters to search the building and compile a report. But the USEC operatives refused to let the law officials through and opened fire. After that incident, a new force appeared in the Norvensk region, PMC FIR. Their main mission was to expose and gather evidence of Terra Group's illegal activities around the world. At first, FIR's operations and their clashes with the USEC forces were limited and isolated, but the tension escalated quickly. It was too risky to fully involve military forces to maintain order due to the region's special status. The UN forces and Russian military blocked all routes in and out of the city, and the UNTAR mission began evacuating civilians. But despite the authorities' statements, the situation in Tarkov was no longer under anyone's control. The conflict between FIR and USEC evolved into an all-out armed conflict. Marauders and bandits, soon nicknamed scabs, only made things worse. For several years, both PMCs fought each other, each carrying out orders from their respective command. Before all this, Tarkov was featured in the world's top financial news. And now it shows up in the combat logs of the contract wars. But it didn't end there. Terra Group's local headquarters became FIR's primary objective, withstanding multiple assault attempts. During one of those raids, something happened. An event that split Tarkov's history into the before and after.
Iron Wolf or whatever it was. Yeah, it's on my wish list, but okay, so I've got a fucking M9 and 2 mags. This is a shitty start. Oh, really? Taw's AP ammo. That... Are you fucking kidding me? All right, I found one of my favorite food, two of my favorite food items in the game. If they haven't overhauled the skills, Tarkov. Yeah, if they haven't overhauled the skill system too much, these are some of the most valuable food and drink items in the game. Funnily enough, only for one simple reason. Because the way they have some of the systems in the game, the more damage an item does to you, the more it can assist you with leveling certain skills. And energy drinks and croutons have negative effects. Yep. MREs are a bit overkill. Oh, please tell me I can take that. No, I can't. Ooh, Pepco. Ooh, a lighter. I need that for my base. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about Arc Raiders that really makes me want to buy it that much. I have one extraction shooter. No, I've seen a couple of them come out since then, but none of them seemed all that interesting. All right, so... All right, they closed up that area back there. See what we can get upstairs. Oh, can we get upstairs? We can. Okay, cool. Ah, but the upstairs area is closed. Okay, so for the tutorial, they made a special version of the map, which means I have to kind of forget what I know. Actually, now that I just think about it. Okay, so I am on a timer. Yes. Okay, those beers are worth their weight in gold, so's the MRE. The rest of this I kind of don't care about. Oh yeah, you get to take stuff out of the tutorial, which is really nice because there's a Led-X in the tutorial. No, tutorial's a one and done. Okay, so I got a full mag. Oh, god damn. I'm going to be head tapping with this thing. They give me a... Yeah, if you have anything other than 20/20 eyesight, VR is not going to work well with your eyes, at least not by default. There are lenses you can get that work better. Funnily enough, I've seen somebody scrape a pair of fucking lenses off of like a $20 headset that was meant to go to like a phone. That actually made the HTC Vive function better. Oh yeah, then VR is going to be a massive headache for you, same as it is for me. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of the way it is within astigmatism. Sadly, it's annoying. All right. Oh, motherfucker. Don't think so. Uh, so essentially, you're manning the helm, if memory serves from the preview videos. So yeah, you're operating it as the commander, so your visual for enemy boats is the periscope. Well, everybody has their own hell. Alright. I think I'm going to retry the tutorial. There's a lot to potentially get, but I kind of want to make sure I actually get stuff that's worth getting. So let's try that again. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna go hang out with Ren, so I'll catch you. Howdy. Mm-hmm. I do love that you can cheese the freaking tutorial like this.
The Norvensk region has forever changed the moment it was
Tarkov.
turned into an open economic zone. Both Norvensk and Tarkov became centers of international partnership. One of the most influential corporations on the global stage, Terra Group, has established its regional headquarters in Tarkov. Terra Group scientists promised to bring our world towards the future. Even back then, it was obvious the old world was on its way out. In Tarkov, the corporation was actively acquiring land and absorbed local businesses for the sake of its revolutionary projects. Virtus in Scientia.
Yeah, I don't need to watch that again. Alright. Not worth it. Huh, didn't notice the medical supplies there before. That's what I get for being retarded. Alright, want to put on a heavy splint there. Alright, that will do for now. Chunk. Can I special? No, I can't special. But I can special you, and that saves me one more slots. Alright. What? Expletives? God damn it. Yes, I know, no mouse detected. Now please put me back into the goddamn game. The only bad thing about having freaking preset commands is that. Heyo. Yeah, especially since there's no limit on how many times you can reset it. When you complete it, yeah. So whatever you complete it with, you get to keep. Yep, it's a static drop. A lot of the loot in here is static. Some of it moves around, but a lot of it is not mobile. No, you only get what you get when you complete. So if you happen to cross something really good just through one of the few random loots, and you don't complete out with it, you reset and you try again, you don't get to keep that item. It's what you complete with when you complete the tutorial. If you don't want to complete the tutorial, you can just quit the tutorial and just like Alt F4 the game while you're in the tutorial, and it will reset the tutorial because you haven't completed it yet. Yeah. Why do you think I'm grabbing the ammo? Let's check the mags on these. Mostly good except for the retard. And I also managed to discover the most gay YouTube strike that one can acquire. I got a community guideline strike for frickin' naming Ted Kaczynski as the character that I was playing in fucking New Vegas. Yeah, apparently I was endorsing organized crime activities or extremist groups by mentioning that my character was based off of a lone extremist. No, that's yep. Yeah, this thing spawns with a mag of 30 AP6 series and then a partial mag of PPP. But it's not valuable enough to risk my head trying to get it out with me. Okay, reduced ricochet ammo. Yep, not worth relooting. Alright, if I have to, his Zook is the best armor so far. Doesn't really have armor. Oh yeah, I forgot this body has a tier 3 armor on it. Well, your starter equipment's still determined by uh your group, but yep. There's going to be a guy or two around the corner here. Yep, I'm about to swap over to it. You're right, it doesn't cover quite as much. Guy is bleeding. I had one on the MPX, but eh. Yeah, I have. It didn't look all that great at release. Yeah, I did a little play testing with it. It wasn't that great. Yep. All right, so I got a bit of 9mm ammo for my pistol. All right, medical area should be around here. Yeah, there it is. There's going to be guys out front. Okay. Now there was a training pop-up here. Da, 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 da. Oh, an AFAC. Yeah, I can get rid of a cheese wedge for that. Yep. So I managed to get out of there with a gas analyzer, with a untouched Salewa, and a found in raid Led-X. God, I forgot how broken the ADAR is. Fucking scav ADAR that was jamming. Got most of my kills with that. And the funny thing is, the first mag and a half was reduced ricochet. I didn't get FMJ till I scavved mags off of a scav I dropped with the reduced ricochet. Yeah, I probably missed out on a few things that are only findable in the tutorial. Like there was a map. Oh no, wait, the map is a normal item, but it's a pain in the ass to find otherwise. See here, so they should have dropped off. Yep, they dropped everything off in here. Cool. So I have a pretty much pristine MPX. Wait, they start you off with a GPU? I didn't find one. Oh, okay. So they assume that you're going to find some things. And if you find them and pick them up, you get to keep them. So the trooper armor, even though I didn't take it out with me, I picked it up. So I got it. I got the MPX mags. I got the MPX. I got the Led-X. And you start with the pack armor. I'm not sure how much other stuff actually came with. Though found in raid GPU will be nice. That'll let me get the Bitcoin farm up earlier. Ooh. Oh, that's just filthy. Oh yeah, I forgot. This edition has some fucking bullshit starting weapons. That's why. Which reminds me, I should probably go in here and let's not use that. Just feels weird having that. No, I haven't heard edition, but this is just like what shows up when I'm in a lobby. True. All right, so I now have a shit ton of equipment to pick from. Sadly, I've never actually done any of the stuff for the streamer cases, so unlike Heavy, I don't get bullshit storage. Fucking cock juggling thunder cunt. Oh, I have a kukri. Why the fuck do I have a kukri? That's got to be from the unheard thing. Stanags, these are all 855. Yep. The MDR, which is kind of a turd, but hey. Oh, a Scar L with a whole bunch of shit on it? Yes, please. Well, maybe they're hoping they'll come out. All right, and lock in place. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, no lock in place. Because I want other stuff to go down there, stuff that I'm never going to use. And thus will never move. You. All right, SR25, you're going straight in the box. I'm not likely to use you anytime soon. Don't imagine insuring that thing is going to be very fun. Oh, at least they give you part of the Untar mission gear. Still have to find your own blue armor, but actually these can come out for a moment. The ammo box can go in here. Damn, they start you off with a bunch of M80. All right. Well, at least the flea market's here. It's still at its normal level 15 lockout. I love when they don't update your starting stash. Okay, tasks. Talk to Ragman, talk to therapist. Okay, can I just mark this shit off, please? Okay. Hello. Oh. Oh, you're kidding me. I actually have to go talk to her in map? Oh, no. The rapist. Okay, so I think I have to talk to... Well, no, you have to unlock each map. I think I have to talk to... Yeah, Ragman first. Ragman can get me into streets. And then in streets, I'll have to talk to therapist. So for the early story missions to unlock all the map zones, you actually have to go into the maps in raid and find the traders. Like I don't even have Prapor unlocked. I've got Ragman, Therapist, and Fence. That's it. Now, admittedly, Fence is as usual quite interesting. Yeah, I'm more concerned with seeing the stuff. True, but there is one thing that is somewhat being glossed over. But you can only scav on the maps you have access to, so ground zero and interchange at the start. You have to at least meet Ragman to go scavving on streets, which is the big moneymaker for scavving.
Commander, how much longer do you reckon we'll be stuck here?
For as long as they tell us to. Terror Group still has a fuckload of unclosed facilities in Tarkov.
You think they'll manage to pull everything out on time? Even with their resources? It sounds impossible.
Let them set their priorities themselves. We've already got our hands full babysitting HVIs and hauling out Terror Group's docks.
But still, even if everything is moved out, there will be hundreds of digital drives left behind. There's no way to evacuate something like that in war conditions.
They're not going to extract everything. Okay, I heard Terror Group has some kind of weapon that wipes data from the systems. All of it.
Like an EMP? Surely they're gonna give us a heads up, right? It would screw up all our coordination.
Why would they hide it from us? Even if they do end up using this thing, it'll only be after we're evacuated. Without our PMC support, they wouldn't last long. They have no one but us.
And what about those contractors we transferred the HVIs to? They looked quite serious. You know, shady too. No insignias. No patches. Who are they anyway?
There's no info.
Oh, okay. I feel stupid, Ren. Well, yeah. So, Ren. Apparently, it's not in map. Nope. In the trader menu, there's a visit button at the top center.
Здравствуйте. Что-то срочное?
No, this is. I want to say it's from. I know the room you. I know the room you're talking about. This is not that room. I want to say this is the veterinary clinic in Streets.
Вы правильно сделали, что обратились ко мне. Но я не смогу провести вас через весь город. В Таркове ни у кого нет полного контроля над территорией. Я знаю людей, которые могли бы показать вам безопасные маршруты в городских кварталах. Но вы должны понимать, что на удержание этих проходов уходит немало ресурсов. Мы пользуемся этими маршрутами для вывода гражданских, поэтому не экономим на безопасности. Я рада, что вам оказалась небезразлична судьба мирных жителей, с трудом выживающих в городских кварталах. Вы сделали правильный выбор.
Lady, for 250,000 rubles, I better get more than a route. I hope you have a pretty niece or something.
К сожалению, пока ничего нет. Зайдите позже. Молодой человек, вам не рассказывали, что любопытство кошку сгубило? Да, я была самым обычным врачом. Какое-то время даже на вызовы выезжала. Можно сказать, что именно на них я и познакомилась с важными людьми. А может и нет. Вас, юноша, это не касается. До свидания, молодой человек.
Okay. So that took care of that part of the task. Now I have to go talk to Ragman, and he should give me a mission to scout interchange for him.
Заходи, заходи. Обижаешь, Акпер. У барахольщика ты все найдешь, что нужно. Хочешь броники, хочешь реально модный шмот, тебе подберем. Но ты же не просто так зашел, а? Эвакуироваться собрался, да? Много кто там выйти пытался. Но зашел ты правильно. Я тебя и с нужными людьми сведу, и дорогу покажу. Сделай только кое-что для меня сначала. В лесочке рядом с Ультрой какой-то кипиш начался. Вроде даже техника была. Короче, надо проверить эти места. Свои все у меня уже заняты работой. Так что ты вовремя объявился. Ага, осмотри все вокруг Ультры на развязке. Особенно если технику услышишь или найдешь. Потом мне все расскажешь.
All right.
До встречи, брат.
Now then, what are we looking at here? Oh, just survive and extract. It's not even a specific task. Okay. Apparently, they turned on Twitch drops for anyone streaming on Escape from Tarkov. That's weird, but okay. I haven't watched any Tarkov streams. The only stream I've watched is my own, so I can keep track of the chat. Okay, looks like I'm streaming more Tarkov tomorrow. When is this through? Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to keep streaming for a bit. So, day 3 drops ends at 4:30 in the morning my time. So, that means the best I can get out of it is going to be, let's see here, we're at 1.7 hours, give or take. So, I might be able to get up to rare 2. We'll see. I mean, if they're going to give me items just for me maintaining an eye on my own stream, what the hell, why not? Okay, why are you giving me that? Oh, now it's just, okay, that's annoying. All right, gear. I don't think I really need anything else. Not for fucking interchange. In fact, I don't need the backpack. Oh yeah, actually, I should probably look at the skills and see how these work. Wait, what? What the fuck? So on here, if you look, there's green plus numbers next to each of my skills. Most of them are 20s. Those are the level 1 skills. Skills I've already gotten to level 4 thanks to the tutorial are at plus 140. I don't know if this is tracking like how much XP I've earned, but it makes no sense because, I mean, some of these should, like, it shouldn't take 140 to get from level 1 to level 4. Especially since level 4 only costs 50 XP. I don't know. All right, let's just do a run. PMC on interchange. I'm not even insuring this shit. Actually, you know what? Also, one moment. Why am I risking the rig? Commando rigs aren't great, but they're better than nothing. Timmy. Switch you up to the moment run. What you doing? Mm. Okay, that is kind of gay. In the settings, it's set to show me with the default name and emblem. But at the load in, it's showing me with the unheard edition. All right, so 3 mags, 17 rounds apiece, 51 rounds or bust. Okay, Emercom checkpoint. Okay. Well, Emercom's this way, so... There's nothing in these rooms, is there? Nope. All right, away we go. Pretty sure I saw a silhouette down there. I do like that you're not like backed against a wall on the road anymore. You can actually get up on the ridgeline above the road. Alright, memory serves, there should be some lootable containers around here. I just need to make sure we had access to one, but other people have been opening it up, taking things out, putting them in. Alright. This construction zone should have a container. And somebody's having a party over there. Not getting up there. And there's no obvious containers around here. We'll just see if there's anything I can open and loot near Emacom. There's usually a couple of weapons boxes. I just don't want to get the pass-through thing. Starting to remind me of a certain dead bird here. Oh, I can't remember the name of the damn thing. It's from my YouTube channel. Dude's YouTube channel was essentially an RP based around him portraying a necromancer in a magical world that was peering into our world and seeing what the fuck the fucked up shit was that we were up to. And he had a undead bird that was literally like the skeleton of a bird that had died at his keep. And then a thief had tried to break in, and he'd ripped the soul out of the thief and stuffed it into the bird and was keeping it prisoner. And the bird would occasionally have his own videos that he would do. Poe, that was the name of the bird. And it was usually like, you know, some letter that someone had written to the editor with some really fucked up shit that had happened in their life. And the bird's response at the end of the video was almost always, "And if you're ever feeling down about your day, remember it could always be worse. You could be the poor fucker from this letter," or something along those lines. Like the one was literally a letter written in by some woman complaining because she kind of hadn't been treating her significant other the greatest. And so her boyfriend ditched her for her mom, and they got married. And now she has to call him dad. Can I get a gun, maybe? Watch, I'll find a pistol. Oop. I don't care. First raid moonshine? Fuck yes. And a morphine. No, PMC run. So the moonshine is up my ass. Given what keystring standard alcohol does to you, I kind of wonder what keystring moonshine would do. If you live through it. I mean, okay, assuming you don't do the entire bottle, then you'll probably live through it. If you do the entire bottle and you live through it, Jesus Christ, you need to found your own fraternity. Well, this is giving me hope. Okay, what the hell is that noise? No, I just got a Discord beep, and I don't know why I would get a Discord beep when you're the only person I'm talking to in Discord and no one has a reason to message me. Let's see here. Oh, fucking Hans messaged me. More like what he's buying. Looks like he got his bike. At least I hope that's what it means. He sent me an image of a Suzuki with the key in the ignition. Didn't have to fire a single shot. Picked up some stuff that might sell okay later on. And picked up a Found in Raid moonshine. Pretty sure I need at least one of those for a mission. Cannot wait till I get streets unlocked and I... Go ahead. Oh, the Cro-Magnon Brow Ridge. Okay, so for some reason this shit doesn't stay fucking marked. That's annoying. I'm not even gonna bother with the handbook then. All right. Well, not a bad haul, Red. What? Oh, Michelle Gellar? I don't remember. Let me look. So she was born in 77. She'd had to have been about 14 when they filmed. Because it dropped in 92. So it was probably filmed in 91. Oh, so she would have been 20 then. Yeah, for the TV show. Yeah, she didn't age much until she hit her late 30s. If you look at pictures of her from the last couple of years, she's suddenly showing her age. But like up through, actually, I think pretty much when she was acting, she just didn't fucking age. Yeah. I am slightly amazed she found the time to play a complete and total schizoid mid-series. Well, right before the series, there she did I Know What You Did Last Summer. Then 97, she starts the show. And then in 99, she does Cruel Intentions, where she's playing a rich kid who does evil dares with her brother, mainly getting her brother to cooperate in the dares by teasing him. Which, considering they're brother and sister, is a little... Alabama called. They'd like their reputation back, please. And then in 02, while still doing the show also, she was Daphne in Scooby-Doo. Me either. That's why I'm looking. Oh, yeah. The character's Velma, played by Linda Cardellini. What all has she done? Well, she's also showing her age now, and she was older than Sarah Michelle Gellar was. 2 years, it looks like. Oh, wow. This chick's filmography is not that great. Yeah, so after playing Velma, she was in Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, not as one of like the main characters. And then the only role I see of note here that I'm like familiar with is from Avengers. She plays what's his name? Hawkeye's wife. Yep. Oh, okay. And she did do some video game work. She voiced Cordelia in Lollipop Chainsaw. But I mean, literally, like, she was in Mad Men apparently, but I've never had any urge to watch that, so I don't even know if she was in a principal role. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you're kidding me. So that's the live action movies are not the only time she played Velma. Robot Chicken, she voices Velma. Let me look. So at least for the 2011 to 2013, she did not do Velma. Let me look and see about some of the older ones. Okay, so that's live action, so that doesn't count. Yeah, so the 2011 to 2013 one, she did multiple voices, but she didn't do Velma. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. She was Marcy Fleech, Dark Lilith, and she was the airport public announcement voice. Yeah, outside of the live action, the only time I see anything involving her and Velma is Robot Chicken. Though she also did multiple voices on Robot Chicken. Like Velma Dinkley, Sophia Petrillo, Goldilocks. Oh, by the way, Peter, you want to see something hilarious? Are you in my stream? This is my first raid after the tutorial. I went in with nothing but an M9 and a couple mags and a P.A.C.A. And I managed to find a fucking moonshine sitting on a chair on interchange. Oh, then will the moonshine go in here? No, it won't. Of course it won't. Fuck them. Huh. Managed to find an AR-15 rail, which I could probably swap on my M4. Yep.
Заходи, заходи. Что, совсем ничего нету, да? Если и в лагере пусто, точно не конвой. Значит, и переживать нечего.
Here in a little bit, I'll probably eat some more burritos. Those things are so good. Even though I didn't get the taco meat right, I really needed cayenne pepper.
Только на таможне его не ищи. Он, наверное, опять на свою базу на севере уехал. Там с ним и поговоришь. От него всякого можно ожидать. Он ведь тоже из говна поднялся. Через многое
Okay.
прошел. Но за тебя я ему поясню, так что поговорить к себе пустит. А дальше уже все от тебя зависит, брат.
Oh, okay. It's not that he got his motorcycle. Apparently, something's broken in the picture, but I can't tell because it's only taking up the bottom half of one of my monitors. But whatever it is, he got it fixed with a friend's help.
Ты это, если соберется
Hans.
и не выгорит, захаживай к барахольщику. Для таких, как ты, у меня всегда работа найдется.
Okay.
В другой раз тогда.
So, have I gotten to the point where I can maybe access another map? Maybe? Please, for the love of fucking God. Oh, okay. He gave me access to Skier. Finally, a gun vendor. Ooh, 45,000 fucking rubles for an 8R. Oh. My kidney hurts from that. Ow. Yeah. Now, I could go ahead and make myself. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and grab that. Well, I mean, if you can get him to sit down for a minute, whatever way you have to do that, and then then demonstrate something on yourself that is within your that is near the maximum end of your pain threshold, and then demonstrate it on her and see how she rates the pain threshold. Ouch. Okay, so I could get myself a Vepper. Let's see here. This is that's 762 Vepper. Is this the 366 Vepper? No, it's not. Motherfucker. Oh, the VPO is the 366. Well, there is a scale, but your pain tolerance is probably high enough that it's not going to translate.
Ты чё там трёшься? Да не ссы. Мне за тебя все рассказали. В порт собираешься? План говно, конечно, но дело твое. А ты больно глазастый, да? На мою территорию не смотри даже. Все выходы с северного порта в самом начале захерачили. Так что по воде ты отсюда никуда не выйдешь. Да мало ли что стоит. Считай, это их последняя стоянка, ну или как это у моряков называется. Только южный терминал в рабочем состоянии остался. Но там эти вояки засели. Всех тогда с теплого места согнали, падлы. Таможка — это ж по сути промка Полихима номер 16. Так что мимо завода ты никак не пройдешь. Но там все заминировано, и подходы знать надо.
Oh, you're kidding me.
А ты что думал, в сказку попал? Если халтурку сделаешь одну, так я тебе не только подходы покажу, еще и со спецом одним свяжу. Если б не его загоны философские, был бы
So I
идеальным
think they
партнером на
updated factory and added some booby traps. And I have to go through factory to get to
Недавно
customs.
одни пацанчики совсем страх потеряли. И склад мой попытались штурмануть. По земле они больше не ходят, но склад ремонтировать надо. Ну, типа того. Только руками работать не придется. Собери мне стройматериалы. Там сейчас все пригодится. Так что ты все и тащи. Так ты и поищи в промке. Таможня кормит, еб. Чаще всего такие материалы можно найти в ящиках с инструментами. Ну или в деревянных таких, здоровых. Если рядом со стройкой пошаришься, точно что-то найдешь.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna... Okay, so he's giving me access to customs. I have to survive and extract and bring out materials. I'm thinking I may... So this is no longer the tutorial. This is the story mode. The game actually has a story mission sequence now. So if we go here, yep, customs is available now. Wait, streets is open now. Yes. Oh, the money is available now. Sad thing is, without Prep War, I'm not going to be doing PMC runs on streets. So I can do scab runs. Doing just an M9 pistol run on streets, I do not relish the idea of trying to do that. Especially because the main part of the run that is a bitch is the offices, and I need either volume of fire or power. With Prep War, I can get volume of fire very cheap with a Papa Shaw. But I don't have Prep War yet, so I'm probably going to have to do Ground Zero. I can do Ground Zero in the dark. That's not so bad. Next. Let's see here. I'm doing all right on these. Oh, yeah, I probably should be getting back on the sleep schedule too. Fuck. Have I at least gotten my next drop? Oh, yeah, fun thing that I learned, Peter. Apparently drops are on for all channels that are streaming Tarkov. Because I'm just watching my own stream in order to watch the chat, and I'm earning drops. No, I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to. Yeah. All right, we're just going to go in with good old Slava Seismolog. We're just going to do a scab run on streets. All I need is that one key. That key will set me free. Until I get access to Prep War, I'll probably just do scav runs to get the key, and then I'll do PMC runs to use the key. Because even with shit luck, the relaxation room still yields about 150 to 300,000 rubles worth of loot. Plus, it's not hard to find good food in and around the relaxation room. And the relaxation room, even if it doesn't spawn good loot, it'll usually at least spawn hideout loot. Admittedly, it makes me feel very wasteful because the fucking key sells for so much money, but I can't do fucking whatchamacallit, the brain, kick in brain, please. I can't do the flea market until level 15. Once I can get to flea market, I can just take and cut out the middleman and I can just occasionally sell my keys at full value on the flea market. Then again, I've gotten some AGPUs and moonshines out of that room. I wonder if they tuned down the loot for it in 1.0. Uh-huh. Hey, Ren. Starting to bubble down. Even recipes don't seem to be that reliable. My dad had recipes he would use, and literally the one batch, just for some reason, it got near the end of its like cook cycle as far as the yeast processing, and suddenly it went into fucking overdrive. And so instead of having about a 12% alcohol content batch, he had a 20% alcohol content batch. Still not sure what happened with that batch. Oh no, Peter English. I know what happened to the batch. I don't know why the batch had that happen to it, because nothing major was done differently from previous batches. It shouldn't have gone into overdrive like that. Besides, I helped drink that batch. I know exactly where that went. As far as I'm aware, the temperature was pretty stable. This wasn't done in winter. It was done during like mid to late spring. So in Oregon, the weather is usually pretty stable around that time. Oh, you're kidding me. All the places you could spawn me? Oh, a jar of Devil Dog mayo. That's good. Not great with nothing to drink. Okay, well, this is not quite the shittiest spawn, but not a great spawn. Okay, I found an array gas analyzer. What are my options to get the fuck out of here? Sewer manhole, ventilation shaft. Well, I could try to go for the key, but I don't like my odds. They added a lot more of these containers, like suitcases. God damn it. Take care, dude. Shit. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, there is an exfil nearby. It's not a great exfil. It's actually kind of a bad exfil. I'm heading right for the key, aren't I? I am. No, wait, this is the factory. How did I end up at the... Oh, okay. No, this isn't the factory. I don't think. No, this is the factory. I really don't want to be here. Okay. Really wish I had a key right now. All right. Take care, dude. Fudge. As much as I want the damn mayonnaise for the mission, it is not worth giving up an S diary. Gun would be nice. Nope. Oh. And a gold chain that I can't pick up. Sewer manhole. I can't get to. No ventilation shaft. I should be able to. No, ventilation shaft is over there. Okay, I actually don't remember where sewer manhole is. All right. So now I just need to find Emmer column on ground zero, and that gives me all three. Gives me all of my stuff for my therapist mission. Yes, I'll take all that, please. Maybe got some mission items. Not like stuff to turn in for a mission, but stuff to use on a mission. I think I'm going to hop off for now. I'll probably leave my stream running on Twitch just to finish getting the last of my stuff from the whatchamacallit, the Twitch drops. But otherwise I am probably just going to crash out. All right, take care. All right. Oh, hey, burning rubber. Okay, cool. Though initial equipment doesn't really do me much good, I don't actually have access to the mail system. So I can't receive initial equipment. That's kind of gay. All right. Oh, okay, so I can receive mail. All right, so for anyone watching the stream or watching the VOD later, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hop off the mic for a bit and just leave it here in the gear window. I need to see about food and just decompressing a little bit. I'll be honest, at this point, I'm mainly just using the stream for the drops because I really cannot be arsed to go and watch someone else's stream for drops. Either way, have fun.